Yeah, we're ready.
And 3, 2.
So, now I am at the controls.
And we're gonna see how good Ryan is at starfighting.
Or, you know, not...
Okay.
So, yeah, now we're going to see if I can take the TIE Fighters'
Right, you're right.
terrible disadvantage.
Yeah, you get to see that. It can't just be our opinion. It really...
No, I do wonder, though. I did just have a thought.
Yeah?
If maybe more people definitely like X-Wings and
Okay.
A-Wings over TIE Fighters and TIE Interceptors.
Okay.
So it's entirely possible that when the round switches, people leave the match. So then you have the Rebels fighting mainly against
Also,
bots.
you are completely going the wrong way.
Cool. I was
I
was really into my theory.
You were in your own little world.
I was in my own theory, and
Great.
and okay, where are these gosh dang?
They're all in the
X-Wings?
middle there. You see all those red dots?
Yeah, I found them.
Yeah. But
Die.
Die.
So I'm wondering if the rebellion is basically just fighting against a bunch of bots.
A bunch of bots. Yeah. I wonder. It's quite possible. I'd imagine, a lot of people who like to play the first-person shooters, they might they might get the rage quit on. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're the rage quitting type of gamer.
Yeah.
So.
Gotcha. Although I am actually tearing it up a little bit.
Well, don't say that until the round ends, because the pride before the fall.
No. I'm not saying I'm going to win.
That we've seen many times before.
I'm not going to say I'm winning. I'm
Okay.
just saying.
The moment you crashed
Right.
into a building. That's
Right.
exactly what happened at this moment.
See, it's a strategic withdrawal.
Also,
no.
you see, both the TIE Interceptor and the TIE Fighter are fast,
Yeah.
and that's what they do. And
Right.
both the A-Wing and the X-Wing are defensive.
Right.
So I just wonder if it would level it out more if, even though the lore says don't have a shield, they don't have shields, right?
Right.
That even if that's true, that, you could still have one of them have a shield and one of them have a boost for each.
Oh, he's dead. Yeah, well, in Battlefront 2, they had it more split along so that it was a little more balanced.
Yeah.
So, like, in the original trilogy space battles,
Yeah.
X-Wing and TIE Fighter were the snub fighters.
Yeah. The heavy ones, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what you told me.
TIE
last
Bomber
time.
and Y-Wing are the, bombers.
The bombers.
Frick me, where did they all go? Okay. And then
you were following the transport.
Yeah, I was.
And you have to follow the transport at a distance.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they were all just looking at your back, and you were looking at the transport.
Yeah, no, that was.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened just then.
Yeah. But then the TIE Interceptor and the A-Wing were the snub fighters.
Right. Okay.
Not the snub fighters, the interceptors.
The fast ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, to be honest, just from the A-Wing and the X-Wing design, you'd think the X-Wing would be the fast one and the defensive
Well,
one.
I think the reasoning behind the A-Wing being faster is because, like, 90% of its body is engine.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's just a smaller ship than the X-Wing in general.
Yeah.
So I think that's the reasoning. Like, I don't know how much actual real-life sense that makes, but that's, like, the in-lore.
It makes enough sense. It makes enough sense to be lore.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to make very much sense.
No, I mean...
They come up with some of the
it's a
stupidest stuff for... Like, every franchise comes up with some of the stupidest
Right.
stuff for their lore.
Yeah. Frick. I will point out that we are winning slightly.
Yeah. Slightly.
Slightly.
But you better attack that thing to get it.
Yeah.
Also, like I was just talking about the crazy things that people try to get away with in lore.
Yeah.
You should probably boost up to that.
Oh, right, that's a thing.
Yeah. But I forget what game it was, but this game tried to say that spaceships ran off blood as fuel, human blood.
What?
And
that's like some weird
that didn't work.
Soylent
That
Green
didn't work.
crap.
That didn't work for me very well. It just really didn't.
No, that doesn't make any sense. Was it like an alien race? Like
no,
were they...
no. It was human ships spread across the galaxy.
So was it like?
I think it was.
Was it like the
I never
third
played
act?
it. I never played it, and I can't remember what game it was. I'm sure that if someone heard me say that, they would be able to point out, "Oh yeah, it was this game." But when the ships just shot everywhere.
So dumb.
It was
That just sounds like
it was like you shot a metal object and it started bleeding. Just
it's so dumb. It sounds like they just really wanted an M rating, apparently.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just sit down in the conference meeting. We gotta really
guys,
what can we do? Really, I know that space battles are all explosions and no gore, but what can we do? We can only make pilots explode so much. Guys.
The fuel
is
blood.
No.
So stupid.
No, it was the fuel is, wait for it, blood.
and they have like their technology consultant on the side. It's like, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
And everyone else is going,
oh, beautiful.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh,
we're going with it.
It's amazing.
It's a 5-star rating right there.
This is why you get paid the big money.
I like this guy right here.
Oh, they have another transport.
Wait, is that the second one in a row that they have?
That hardly seems fair. the game realized that the rebels were gonna lose, and they're like, "Oh man, we can't let this happen."
They killed it.
Nice.
And that straight up evened it out.
Yep. You know what this means?
Get it!
Like, it sounded like I was gonna say something really inspiring, like, "We're gonna kick their butts," or...
Men, we may be smaller, we may be weaker, we may have worse ships, and that is all true! Yeah! Charge!
There may come a day when Imperial pilots can't fly for shit, but that's every day.
So we're gonna get in there and do what we do best.
Which is suck balls.
And explode.
We look sexy as hell when we explode. And we make Poe Dameron look like a freaking badass.
Can someone tell me the actual definition of cannon fodder?
Oh, gosh. Wow.
This guy is giving you... He was just flying around.
Die. There it is. Okay. All right. No, I'm not messing with the Millennium Falcon because I'm not
No, you don't mess with the
stupid.
Millennium Falcon. You mess with all the ships behind the Millennium Falcon.
Well, yeah.
Go do that.
Or you just randomly find stuff and shoot it. Stop with the moving.
You know, the bots are easier to destroy, but they still drive your score up, so it's like, it's like you could try to get a person-to-person kill and be prideful, or you could take one for the team.
And
except you guys are about to lose. You're quite close.
Stop losing, guys.
You should kill some people very... There, kill another one very quickly. Oh my gosh, you just pulled Ed in the last second. Oh! Wow, that was awesome.
Guys, I think we have just done the impossible, and the bad guys have won.
No, the bad guys win every other movie.
Well, it depends on the trilogy.
Come on.
It depends on the trilogy. In the original trilogy, it's every other. But in one, the bad guys. And it's after the first two.
That round actually took a long time. That was your first round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that round actually took 10 minutes. So this time, could you speed it up?
Oh, yeah.
Please?
I'm the good guys now.
We're the good guys now. Okay, we'll speed it up.
We'll steamroll them.
See, every time it's like, yeah, you got it.
You got it.
You got the gun.
Yeah.
And it's been that way for like several weeks now. You see, you killed some that it only counted for 2 kills and 5 deaths. That's how many bots you killed.
Well, you know, we can't all be... I don't know. I don't have a good comeback for that.
We can't all be winners.
If everyone won...
Then no one would lose.
And if no one
lost, then no one would win. How's that for a circular argument?
Well, if we're dealing with a binary, I guess it makes sense. X-Wing, baby!
Oh.
Now, people say, if, when people get asked the question, what's one thing from Star Wars that if you could make it real, you would have it be real? And most people say lightsaber. And I tell those people to get their heads out of their butts.
And
because
say X-Wing.
If you're not a Jedi, lightsaber is lame. It's basically a glorified, do you know how fast people would kill themselves with their own lightsaber?
Quite fast. You see themselves in the leg with their own
Right.
gun. So you just you got a video, it's like someone's doing a safety video on a lightsaber.
Right.
And then it's like, whoop, chop my own head off. Got it on tape.
Yeah, no, lightsaber would be the worst. X-Wing, though? It'd be sick. All you have to do is not put, laser cannons on it, and that could be for commercial use.
And you have real pilots. Or it could be for military use.
It could be for both.
Like actual military
It'd
use.
be like the Jeep of the air.
The Jeep of the air. The X-Wing, the Jeep of the air.
Yeah, it would be perfect.
Yeah, I see your point. I see a very strong argument there.
Because, or blasters, I don't see a reason to make that real, because, frankly, we're going to get there eventually anyway, so... I mean, they're not going to be Star Wars blasters, but they are developing
if you're
laser
making that
weapons.
argument, then you could make the argument that we're going to end up with an X-Wing as well. Because you know that as soon as we come up with the technology to make a starfighter, that someone's going to make an X-Wing.
Oh, yeah.
I think someone's going to look into the Earth archives and say, this is like an antique movie that was huge and it's cultural, and we're going to make an X-Wing. That is, I don't know, maybe Star Wars will still be prominent by the time you come out with technology like thrusters and laser guns.
Yeah, but
I don't know if that's... No.
But, I mean, we won't have hyperdrive.
I said that and I was like, that's going to take a long...
Hyperdrive.
Yeah.
So, if we could just say it immediately translates, then we could travel anywhere in the universe in X-Wings. And how freaking sweet would that be?
Yeah. Yeah.
I would actually be interested in real-life space if we had X-Wings.
Killed by a TIE fighter. The TIE fighter killed you.
That was really more of a just comedy of errors more than anything. All right.
I was literally not trying to make it. Yeah, you should shoot that guy.
Die,
you should shoot that guy so hard.
die.
Oh, you shot him.
But he also...
Is your transport going to get away?
I don't know.
And almost.
It's really
got it.
It's really sad that how I was saying how much better the good guys are, but I've been sucking so much worse.
Yeah, you were actually ironically tearing it up as a TIE fighter.
Yeah, I think it was...
Comparatively to now.
I think it was because, now I'm in an X-Wing. I can't lose. I have, an invincibility complex now.
Now,
Frick.
an A-Wing has concussion rockets. Do these guys have ion torpedoes?
I think it's supposed to be proton torpedoes.
Proton torpedoes.
At least that's what it is in A New Hope.
Okay.
Proton torpedoes.
Proton tomatoes. Just
like a really cheesy...
A comical X-Wing just... Yay! A tomato just plops out of plops out of its guns.
I was more imagining a Star Wars themed, really sad restaurant. They're like proton tomatoes on your
proton tomatoes.
So all the food is just Star Wars based. Ah!
And you have lifesavers. I made that joke knowing it would be bad.
Yeah, that's one of the
no,
oldest.
what if you had
Frick!
A giant pizza that was shaped like a circle with the hole in the middle, and you call it a life. But that's borderline copyright and trademark and stuff.
Well, this whole restaurant would be frick.
Oh yeah.
This whole restaurant would be copyright. They would only be able to do it if they had some sort of arrangement.
If they got permission.
You see how fast that thing got blown up?
Very fast. That's all the A-Wings.
And I've been sucking a fat dick, and we still won.
All right.
There we go.
7-5.